up, guys? It's your boy, Barca Boy 103. Today we're going to be reacting to the Barcelona news over the past 24 hours. It's been a circus. I cannot keep up with this news. The amount of news that's come out in this club over the past 24 hours has been ridiculous. Firstly, Mino Raiola, there's going to be a meeting with him next week for De Ligt, Erling Haaland, and Mazraoui as well. Barcelona want all three of these players and going to try to do their best to do so, but again, meeting is scheduled next week. Secondly, Xavi wants Alvaro Morata. He has requested the club to sign the player, and Barcelona right now are negotiating with Juventus and also Atletico Madrid, because right now he's on loan from Atletico Madrid. And Barcelona have also offered Memphis Depay in a swap deal or a straight transfer for Juventus to replace Alvaro Morata with, so pretty much a swap deal regardless. It's absolutely crazy. And also, we've been linked with Martial, Bryan Gil, and Hakim Ziyech as a straight replacement for Ousmane Dembele right now. His situation is absolutely crazy. Either he will leave this January for free or for a transfer fee, or in the summer for free, and he could be frozen out for the rest of the season as well. But we do have some positive contract renewal updates on Ronald Araujo, Nico Gonzalez, and Pablo Gavi for their possible 2 promotions as well to the first team. But before we get into it, make sure you guys smash that like button down below. Let's try to get the 200 likes in this video. It'd be very much appreciated. And also make sure you hit the subscribe button down below if you haven't already, and let's get into it. Let's start off with the transfer news over the past 24 hours. The first players that we've been linked with are Mino Raiola clients. Firstly, Matthijs de Ligt. Reports coming in from Italy saying that Barcelona has a plan for De Ligt, one of the main Blaugrana targets for the summer. No chance for a deal in January, but De Ligt has a release clause of 125 million euros. Also, more reports coming in from Italy as well saying that Juventus are ready to sell De Ligt and are hoping to receive an offer between 16 million euros and 85 million euros. My god, what a steal that is for the quality of that center back. But there are also reports coming in from Romeo Agristi, who is the best source in Juventus. He came out saying that source close to Juventus denied the extension of a release clause for De Ligt in favor of Barcelona. And we talked about how Sport came out saying there's an exclusive release clause for De Ligt for only Barcelona. That's not the case. His release clause is 150 million euros in the summer, of course, for every single club in Europe. Now, of course, more reports coming in saying that De Ligt does not have a clause to go to Barcelona for 75 million euros, although his agents have already told him that he wants to leave the club in June, and Barcelona is an option. 125 million euro release clause right now. Transfer impossible today, but definitely possible in the summer. So no special clause for Barcelona. He will cost 100 million if you want to release him straight away without you negotiating with Juventus, of course. But again, he will be available for around 70 million euros in the summer, and that is an absolute steal for a quality player like him. Of course, 2 more years left on his contract, and this summer is probably the best price Juventus can get for him, because next summer he'll go into 1 year left on his contract. He'll be worth probably 40, 50, somewhere around there. But there is going to be a meeting with his agent, Mino Raiola. Gerardo Romero came out saying that Barcelona have scheduled a meeting with Mino Raiola for early January. On the agenda will be Mazraoui, Erling Haaland, and Matthijs de Ligt. So we are making moves on these Mino Raiola clients, and Barcelona want all 3. Mazraoui on a free transfer, Erling Haaland, and De Ligt as well. Now, on Erling Haaland quickly, Gerardo Romero came out saying that Erling Haaland has told his agent Mino Raiola that he wants to be the sole leader of his future club. So, like I said to you guys yesterday, the race right now is between Barcelona and Real Madrid. Who's the Real Madrid leader of their project? It's going to be Kylian Mbappe, or maybe even Benzema for the now. Erling Haaland will come in as a third, superstar, 100%. When they sell that picture of them 3, it'll be Mbappe in the middle, Benzema on the right, and Haaland on the left. And Haaland wants to be that guy in the middle. He'll be that guy in the middle at Barcelona. So we'll wait and see. I think Barcelona right now are in the race 100%. I think right now it's a 50-50 between us and Real Madrid for his signature, and we do have a meeting with his agent Mino Raiola for next week in January. Now, 2 other players that Barcelona have also scheduled a meeting for next week to meet with is Andreas Christensen's agent and also Cesar Azpilicueta. Gerardo Romero came out saying there will also be a meeting between Andreas Christensen and Cesar Azpilicueta's agents next week. So Barcelona are making moves right now. I think these 2 players, if they are for free in the summer, they have huge, and I mean huge, chances of coming to Barcelona. I think at the 2 right now, Chelsea will rather keep Christensen. He's younger, he's more, in the team right now. Of course, Azpilicueta, he just played his 450 game for them the other day against Brighton midweek. He's an absolute legend of the club and also the club captain. And I want to make things clear right now. Their priority right now is to renew their contract with Chelsea. We, Barcelona, are the second option. So we'll wait and see. If they don't renew, 100% they were going to be an option for Barcelona. I think Azpilicueta right now is pretty much guaranteed to come to Barcelona if he does not renew his contract. But until then, right now, both these two players' priority is to renew their contract with Chelsea. Now, with Ousmane Dembele set to leave the club this January transfer window or in the summer, the club right now are looking for a replacement. And Ronald Araujo came out saying that Hakim Ziyech, Anthony Martial, and Bryan Gil have been offered by the representatives of Barcelona, knowing how the Dembele operation is looking like. So these three players right now have been offered to Barcelona to come into the upcoming winter window to come and reinforce Barcelona's attack. Now, I'd watch out for Bryan Gil. Bryan Gil is a player that Juan Laporta really likes. We were looking with him a lot in the summer before he made his move to Tottenham Hotspur. I'd watch out for him. He barely plays there. He wants to move out. Along with the buy option is definitely possible for him. Martial looks at the Jordi Sevilla, and Hakim Ziyech, still a big question mark around him. Of course, he was the second option for Ferran Torres, like Romano said a few days ago. We'll wait and see, but again, I would keep a close eye on Bryan Gil. Laporta is a big fan. He's Spanish. He's a winger as well. He could definitely come in. I would target him as well. We'll wait and see what happens. But ladies and gentlemen, the number one target for Barcelona in the upcoming window has now changed for about the fourth time. Went from Ferran Torres, we got him, to Cavani, to a center back, and now we have a new one, and it's really pissed me off. It's Alvaro Morata from the request of Xavi Hernandez, having been Gil from AES, who by the way is literally one of Xavi's best friends. He came out saying that Alvaro Morata is the center forward Xavi admires a lot and has asked Barcelona to try and sign him in January. Now, after having Gil broke this news, it went crazy. Marca came out back in that statement. Xavi wants Alvaro Morata. Barcelona are in talks with Juventus. Jordan Romero came out saying the same thing. Barcelona want Morata. They're in talks with Juventus right now. Samuel Marsden and Moses Malone from ESPN. Now, these two do not come out and say anything unless they're 110% guaranteed sure. And they came out saying that Barcelona have made Alvaro Morata their top target for January. Also, Romeo Agresti, who again is the best source in Juventus, he came out saying that there have been contests between Barcelona and Alvaro Morata, with Xavi appreciating the Spanish forward. Barcelona are willing to talk to Juventus for Memphis Depay as well. It is not simple, as Atletico Madrid are also involved as well, because Morata right now is on loan from Atletico Madrid. Now, Gerardo Romero came out saying there won't be any swap deals between Memphis Depay and Alvaro Morata, but Barcelona have indeed offered Memphis Depay to Juventus to maybe lower the price for Alvaro Morata. Now, Mateo Morita from Sky Sports came out saying that Barcelona want Alvaro Morata and they have to negotiate with Atletico Madrid because right now he's on loan with an obligation to buy for 35 million euros, and Juventus would let Morata leave if they can find a replacement, and Barcelona offered Memphis Depay as that replacement, but Juventus are not interested. And also, Fabrizio Romano came out backing all of this as well. What the is going on? Why are we becoming Spanish Football Club Barcelona again? It's a Spanish FC. What the hell is going on? Now, I understand Marta's going to come in as a replacement for Luuk De Jong. Okay, I'm fine with that. But you're telling me we're about to pay 35 million euros for his... Oh my god, please no. He is so I don't... Why is Xavi asking for Morata? He provides nothing. He's one of the worst strikers I've ever seen. He played for Real Madrid, played for Atletico, played for Chelsea, played for Juventus twice. Dog shit in all of them. Well, for Juventus for that one season, he was okay. Dog shit in most of them. Why are we bringing him in? And we're gonna give up Memphis for him as well. Madre mia. Oh my god, what the hell is going on in this club? The past 24 hours of this club has been absolutely crazy and ridiculous as well. Now, also, Mateo Morita, we do have some good news. He came out saying that Barcelona are not willing to pay 40 million euros for Alvaro Morata. They will continue negotiating with Atletico Madrid. Now, of course, we have a lone player there at Atletico Madrid, Antoine Griezmann, who 100% they will buy for 40 million euros. That could be playing into effect, saying that, oh, we gave you Griezmann, give us Morata. No, I want the cash from Griezmann, and I don't want this blood clot at my club blood. He is so bad. If he's gonna come in on a simple loan with a buy option, no problem. I'm okay with that. As a replacement for Luuk De Jong, no problem. But if we're gonna go out there and buy him before we even see him play, you are crazy, absolutely crazy. I don't know why Xavi wants Alvaro Morata. I mean, we'll wait and see. There are talks right now. Every source is saying that Morata is the number one target for Barcelona right now. That's their 100% focus right now because Xavi has requested for his signing. We'll wait and see. Let's all pray right now in the chat, in the comments, that this deal does not happen. Let's now discuss the players who have been rumored to leave Barcelona over the past 24 hours. Firstly is Felipe Coutinho coming in from Mundo Deportivo. They've come out saying that Felipe Coutinho is beginning to accept that he must leave Barcelona if he wants to play in the World Cup in November. His agent has good connection in England and is working on his deal, and Barcelona want to save on his massive wages. Of course, no new news there. And also, Romano came out saying that Everton are among the clubs considering Felipe Coutinho, but they are not the only club in England because Arsenal are also interested as well. And Sport came out saying that Flamengo wants to sign Felipe Coutinho. He welcomes the idea of playing for his hometown ahead of the World Cup, but he would need to significantly reduce his wages as Flamengo can only pay around 3 million euros for him, and Palmeiras is another option in Brazil as well. Now, apparently over the past 12 hours or so, Barcelona have offered Felipe Coutinho the letter of freedom. That way he can leave for free, no worries, bada bing, bada boom, adios. Felipe Coutinho rejected that, of course, because he wants that moolah. He wants that money. We'll wait and see. I've been saying this for, he's being linked all over the place. Everton, Arsenal, Corinthians, Palmeiras, Flamengo, wherever it may be. He's been linked all over the place. I think right now he is open to leaving, but for the right price, for the right sporting project, and for the right team as well, because he wants to play in that final World Cup for his age, of course, in November at Qatar. So we'll wait and see on Coutinho. He is open to leaving, but not for free. Now, a forward that Barcelona are open to offers for in the January transfer window is Memphis Depay. We already talked about this. More reports coming in from Italy saying the incredible but true Barcelona and Juventus are talking about Memphis Depay. Now, apparently, Barcelona are open to a swap deal between Memphis Depay and Morata, but Juventus have said no to that. Thank God for Juventus. Thank you so much. This news has absolutely shocked me. Why are we giving away our probably right now best attacking player? And also, he's not that bad. Memphis Depay is fucking clear of Alvaro Morata. There is a big gap. Morata is down here. Memphis is all the way up here. If we're open to offers, that's fine. Someone comes in 40 million. I understand why Laporta would take that. Of course, remember, by the way, he has 2 years left of his contract. He signed a short-term contract with low wages. Shout out to him for doing that. And now he's being offered to Juventus. I'm hoping this does not happen. Maybe in the summer, okay. But right now, for the rest of the season, we need Memphis Depay. But right now, the club are open to offers. Now, another player that Barcelona will listen to offers for is, of course, Serginho Dest. He was placed on the market about a month ago. But Mundo Deportivo came out saying that Serginho Dest has gathered interest from 4 Champions League clubs, but he does not want to leave Barcelona. Bayern Munich are one of those clubs interested, and Chelsea also are following him due to Chilwell's long-term injury. Now, right now, Dest, he does not want to leave Barcelona right now. Maybe in the summer he'll be open to it, but for the rest of the season, he wants to stay at Barcelona. Now, also, his agent came out talking in the media as well. He was asked about what's his debt situation right now. He doesn't want to leave, stay, with their offers in the summer. He came out saying that Bayern Munich, he already had an offer from Bayern Munich last summer, but however, he stayed because Ronald Koeman wanted to keep him. I don't know what's going to happen right now, but one thing is for sure, a player with his qualities will have alternatives. So he's saying, look, we want to stay at Barcelona, but they want to let us go. No problems. There's a lot of clubs out there that want us, Bayern Munich, Chelsea, United, PSG, whoever it may be. We're open to either way. So we'll wait and see on Dest. Right now, he's signed the club that want to stay for the rest of the season, and then maybe in the summer we could talk about it. But again, the club right now are going crazy over this past 24 hours. They're going to let Dest go for 20 million euros. We'll wait and see. But until an offer arrives, he probably will stay. But he is pushing to stay at the club for the rest of the season. Let's now discuss some contract renewal updates around the first team at Barcelona. Firstly, on the contract renewal of Ousmane Dembele, you can consider this an exit as well, because it looks like he's going to be leaving the club. There's been a lot of news about him over the past 24 hours since the last video, and I am still absolutely mind-boggled of this whole entire situation and how much of a he's been during this whole entire situation. Firstly, from Xavi Lemos from TV3, he came out saying that Barcelona considers Dembele's demands unacceptable. He asked for a salary of 30 million euros per year, 30 million euro renewal bonus, and a 15 million euro commission for his agent. I mean, my God, man. Holy Barcelona's intention is to sell him in January or not play him for the rest of the season. Yes, freeze his blood clot out for the rest of the season. Also, Barcelona plan to talk with Xavi and inform him of the club's decision to leave Dembele in the stands for the rest of the season or sell him for an amount of around 10 million euros in January. Dembele's sale will allow Barcelona to register Ferran Torres. So, Xavi hasn't been told about the news, and by the way, we have a press conference for Xavi tomorrow. watch out for that match preview tomorrow. Xavi's going to be asked questions all over the place. Dembele, Dest, Morata, the club, Ferran Torres. It's going to be a crazy press conference, so tune in for that. But again, the club, we're not going to renew Dembele's contract, of course. They will either sell him in this month, if that's coming up, of course, in January, or they will freeze him out for the rest of the season, and he'll leave in the summer for free. Now, Fernando Polo from Mundo Deportivo came out saying that Barcelona will make a final approach to Dembele and make it clear that the club will not raise their offer. Barcelona want to sell him in January, but they know that the player will not agree, as he get a large signing on bonus if he goes as a free agent. So Dembele is not stupid. Of course, that 10 million transfer fee that we would get for him, he can easily get that and put it in his pockets, and that would benefit Barcelona, of course, and that would benefit himself. And of course, looks like he's probably going to, try and force his way to stay. Now, the big news. Now, this didn't really shock me, but it just shows how this whole entire situation is. Juan Martí, very, very reliable, top 3 journalist in Barcelona. He came out saying that Barcelona plans to give Dembele the letter of freedom to get rid of the player and his salary this January, but the club believes he won't accept it, as he would already have an agreement with another club to join in June and not now. Now, apparently, he has an agreement with Juventus and Manchester United, but he's waiting for PSG, because of course PSG have a load of money, so he's waiting for that. But right now, he has an agreement with Manchester United and Juventus. So we've offered the letter of freedom to Coutinho, Umtiti, and Dembele. This just shows how this wage bill is. I mean, my God, we're letting 120 million euros just straight down the toilet. And Dembele, he's telling the club, I want to stay, but my agent's asking for this money, and I kind of think I deserve it, so just give me that money and I'll stay. Up your. I mean, this situation is really pissing me the off. And by the way, this news is changing every second. I'm refreshing Twitter. There's like new reports coming out every single second. Apparently, one of the variables that was in his contract, that if he plays 20 games, he gets 20 million euros, and if he plays 40 games, he gets 40 million euros. What about Pedri, who played 70 games last year? What about Busi, who plays every single game this season? This guy wants 20 million euros. He pretty much wants an extra million a year, extra million euros for every game he plays, because he knows he's injury prone as My God. I mean, let's hope he leaves. I hope he leaves. Apparently, by the way, we talked about him maybe being frozen out. Cat Radio just came out saying that Juan Laporta does not want to freeze him out. He'd rather play him for the rest of the year. Don't piss me off, Laporta. If his is still here, you better freeze the out of it. If I see him in a Barcelona shirt, I'm gonna lose my People keep, like David Alba last year, for example, played until he was free at Bayern Munich. He's a legend. He treated the club with respect. That's why you play him. He's spat on the club's face asking for 800k a week, 50 million on sign-on bonuses and agent fees. No, he should not play. We gotta sell. We have to get rid of him no matter what. If we can get some money, fantastic. If we have to, send him out for free right now, whatever. We gotta let him go for free anyways in the summer. Might as well. We'll wait and see what happens. But right now, this whole situation is absolutely it's changing every second, every single day. We'll wait and see how it goes. The next contract renewal update is for players who actually care about the club, and those 3 players are Ronald Araujo, Pablo Gavi, and Nico Gonzalez, coming in from Mundo Deportivo. They've come out saying that Araujo, Gavi, and Nico are players whose contract Barcelona want to extend after the winter market closes. So in February, all 3 of them want to stay, but they wait for the final proposal from the club, who are currently focused on exits and incoming for the upcoming window. Now, firstly, on Araujo's intention is to always stay at Barcelona, despite a lot of interest from Premier League clubs. He wants to make a career at Barcelona, but his entourage want the club to value him and his performances with a better contract. Talks will continue. So again, Araujo wants to stay. He wants to be a Barcelona legend, but he wants a fair contract. He doesn't want, a really low contract or a really high contract. He wants something that's fair, that shows his value to the club, which hopefully the club will give him. Secondly, on Gavi knows of Barcelona's interest to extend and improve his contract. Talks will continue with his agent. The 17-year-old has received tempting offers from top European clubs, but his only intention is to continue at Barcelona. So again, we need to tie him down very, very soon. His release clause is dirt cheap for a player of his quality. And of course, we need to promote him to the first team as well, alongside Nico. Nico's contract was renewed last summer, but his incorporation in the first team makes Barcelona already consider offering him a new contract and promoting him to the first team as well, alongside Pablo Gavi. The club plans to meet with his agent after the winter market closes. So again, all 3 of these will be after the winter window, of course, because right now, we are swamped with all this Dembele, Morata, Ziyech, Gil, Martial, Haaland, De Ligt, Mazraoui crap. We cannot deal right now with contract renewals. They'll be done after February. There's no really rush for them, apart from probably I'd say Gavi. But again, they all want to stay at the club just with the right contract offer, and hopefully Barcelona offer them that. Now, the final topic that I want to discuss before I end off this video is about the COVID outbreak at Barcelona and how it is. Now, 3 players have tested positive over my last video, of course. Coutinho, Dest, and Abdi. 3 huge blows. 100% will be out for Real Mallorca, and of course, match preview tomorrow. Tune in for that. But these 3 players will be out. They tested positive, of course, yesterday. By the time I upload this video, maybe it's another case. I would not be surprised whatsoever. But right now, we're in deep doo-doo with all this COVID shit. Now, I want to talk about Abdi quickly. Apparently, he has decided to represent Spain instead of Morocco, and he will not go to the AFCON. Apparently, he sent a letter to the Moroccan Federation saying, look, I want to play for Spain. I don't want to come to Morocco right now, and I will not be coming to the AFCON, which, of course, is good news because he'll stay and play for Barcelona. What's bad right now is he just got COVID, so he can't play this weekend, which really sucks. But again, he will be back for, the Spanish Super Cup, hopefully in the mid-January time, and he will be staying at Barcelona and not going to the AFCON as of right now. He also changed his Instagram bio, taking out the Moroccan Federation so it's going all over the place with Abdi. We'll wait and see, but as of right now, as things stand, he will not go to the AFCON. Actually wants to represent Spain instead of Morocco. Now, you might be wondering, what's line going to look like? This is the only team that we can play right now. I mean, we have no bench. The bench will be all La Masia, Barcelona B players, and they can only come on for Elias Akumac, Jutgla, and Nico. That's it. So Ter Stegen, Araujo, Piqué, Eric Garcia, Mingueza, De Jong, to keep pushing Luuk De Jong will play the entire 90 minutes 100%. And this is the lineup. Now, you might be wondering, what about Youssouf Demir? Of course, he doesn't have COVID. He's still at the club. He can still play. That's not going to happen. Juan Marti came out saying that Youssouf Demir is still not training with Barcelona, even though the squad is running short on players. He will not be counted upon. There is no going back. So again, he plays one more second for the first team. We're going to have to execute that 10 million euro buy option for him automatically. The club that want to do that's not going to play Youssouf Demir, even though we're ridiculously short on players. So this is the squad. I mean, by the time I upload this video, there probably will be another COVID test, so don't slate me in the comments. But if we get like 2 more tests, I think if Luuk De Jong, Ricky Puig, Frankie De Jong, Mingueza, Eric Garcia, Piqué, Araujo, Ter Stegen, if 1 or 2 of these players get COVID before the game, we literally, and I mean literally, cannot field a team and play this match. We are on thin ice here. 1 more COVID test, we cannot play the game. We'll wait and see. The press conference is still scheduled. The game is still scheduled. The referee was announced. We'll talk about that tomorrow in the match preview. If I'm going to do one, we'll wait and see. But right now, we are this close. This is the only team we can play right now. One of these, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. One of the 8 first team players that get COVID, then we're done. So we'll wait and see how it goes. If we don't get any COVID cases right from now until that game, the game will go ahead 100%. But if we do, there is a huge chance that the match will be postponed. So that was my reaction to the Barcelona news over the past 24 hours. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to leave a like, and of course leave me your thoughts down below in the comments on everything we discussed. The main thing I want to firstly is about Martial, Bryan Gil, and Hakim Ziyech. If you could bring in only one of these 3 players in to replace Ousmane Dembele, of course, who would you bring in and why? Secondly, your thoughts on Alvaro Morata coming to Barcelona, and of course offering Memphis Depay in a possible swap deal. Let me know what you think about that. And lastly, on the meeting with Mino Raiola, who do you think we'll get from his client? Do you think we'll get De Ligt, Mazraoui, Erling Haaland, 2 of them, or all 3 of them? And of course, make sure you guys subscribe down below if you haven't already, and I'll see you guys next time on the channel. Take care, and Forza Barca.